Okay, so even if in number one you weren't really sure about why we have a log in the first place or what exactly it's accomplishing for us, one of the biggest things that you can do in number two is at least understand how logs work. So even if you don't quite grasp yet why they exist, hopefully you can spend a couple of seconds looking at this gray box in question number two and asking yourself, what pattern do I see when I see an expression that has a log? You're probably going to notice the first thing about logs is that they have this subscript. And if you've taken a chemistry class before, you probably know what a subscript is. The subscript is the smaller number that looks like it's teeny tiny and drops down a little bit compared to the other numbers in the expression. The other two numbers do belong in the problem. It just might not look like it at first. It might not look like a 2 and an 8 have anything to do with a 3. Or in the next one, that a 3 and a 3 have anything to do with a 27. Or that 5 and 25 have anything to do with a 2. But I guarantee there's an important relationship with all of these that ties these numbers together. There is a way to make a 10 and a 10,000 go with a 4. And the hint that I'll give you as you're thinking about this for yourself is that logs are related to exponentials. Remember how we said that exponentials in the number one problem were kind of the foundation for all of this? That logs are essentially related to the inverse of an exponential? Think about exponential things. Think about the word exponential, which is derived from the word exponent, and see if that gives you a hint about how these numbers in a log expression might go together. If you don't think you can find the pattern, the next video will explain the pattern. But try to challenge yourself, if you can, to come up with the pattern on your own. How can you use that hint about things being exponential to tie together the numbers 2, 8, and 3, or the numbers 3, 27, and 3, or the numbers 5, 25, and 2, and so on. If you think you can find a pattern, then hopefully you can try to fill in some of these blank spaces to see if the pattern works with all the other numbers. Again, if you can't figure it out, then tune into the next video and I'll walk you through the thinking.